Hey everyone, welcome to High School Dropouts Advice. First of all, let me say thank you to my subscribers. We have over 350 subscribers now. As a thank you, I want to share you a buying opportunity into the Tesla stock at a discount. Let me explain why the market is different from now on and why we need to understand the new way of reading financial reports. First of all, you for sure have heard about Tesla buying 1.5 billion in Bitcoin. They bought Bitcoin from around 38,000 to around 43,000. Let us take an average here and say they bought it for 40,500. And please remember this number because we will get back to this number. In January, when Bitcoin was filing their report to the SEC, Tesla filed, we updated our investment policy to provide us with more flexibility to further diversify and maximize returns on our cash that is not required to maintain adequate operating liquidity. This simply means that Tesla does not believe in cash and wants to invest the cash to get higher returns for the money sitting there. This is what they are saying here. We may invest a portion of such cash in certain alternatives, reserves, assets, including digital assets, gold, bullion, gold exchange, traded funds, and other assets as specified in the future. Have a quick look at the financial return of 2020. Tesla is sitting with around 2.8 billion in free cash flow and about 19.4 billion in cash and cash equivalent, and so taking 1.5 billion to buy Bitcoin is a substantial bet. This is what they also said. Thereafter reinvested in aggregate 1.5 billion in Bitcoin under this policy and may acquire and hold digital assets from time to time or long term. Moreover, we expect to begin accepting Bitcoin as a form of payment for our products in the near future, subject to applicable laws and initially on a limited basis, which may or may not liquidate upon receipt. So let us break this down. Tesla is just saying that they might hold other digital assets. They are preparing to accept Bitcoin as a payment method that they can keep as Bitcoin without necessarily converting them into a fiat currency. This is a very bullish movement for Bitcoin, maybe the most bullish moment in the last couple of years. Why do I say so? It's forced other companies to restructure the way they do business. It's not just an additional way to receive payments, but also a way for companies to invest their money, hold and keep their money as a digital currency. Digital currency will become a payment method between business partners simply because it's faster and saves more. In my opinion, other companies have to follow Tesla's lead because if you don't, it's easy for you to lose a competitor's edge. Let me explain this with an example. In the late 1990s and early 2000s, many companies transferred from analog photo cameras with film to digital cameras with memory cards. Kodak decided not to make digital cameras and went out of business not long after because they did not follow the competition. The risk of going out of business by not following a trend is significant. As a large company, you instead follow and fail together than not follow and fail yourself. The reason is simple. If you fail together, your competitor is hurt the same way you are. Furthermore, accepting Bitcoin as a payment method and holding it will give Tesla a head start in accumulating Bitcoin as a payment method and Bitcoin itself, which over time should have risen substantially in value, which provides them with an edge when slow-moving companies have to buy Bitcoin for higher prices. But let us now talk about the genius move of Tesla and how you can take advantage of it. This is what they filed. Intangible assets under applicable accounting rules, meaning that any decrease in their fair value below our carrying values for such assets at any time subsequent to their acquisition will require us to recognize impairment charges, whereas we may make no upward revision for any market price increase until a sale. So why is this so huge? This means Tesla can report its losses with its investment and doesn't need to report the winning until decide to sell. Let's say Bitcoin is going down and they lose like 20% of their investment, which is in this case 300 million. Then they can use this 300 million loss to write off their earnings. But if Bitcoin goes back to the original investment of 1.5 billion, they have to pay the taxes for the earnings. But they don't need to if it exceeds 1.5 billion. So remember, every time Bitcoin is going under 40,500, their earning release is affected by Bitcoin. This is the number I told you to remember. This also means in the future that we need to pay attention to the asset and equity more than ever before. An earning can look bad just because of the fluctuating price of Bitcoin. This is also where our near-term opportunity is. We all know that Bitcoin is on a bull run right now, and every bull run has to stop one day. So we will see Bitcoin price going down again, which means that Tesla's earning would look worse than it really is. Most of the Tesla's investors, no matter big or small, don't know about this fine detail. So when smaller and bigger investors don't know about this fine detail, they might overbuy or oversell the stock, and this is where your opportunity is, because this is pretty much the first time in history where we have to look at earning reports with a different eye. This also applies in the other direction. Tesla could have a horrible profit but can sell some Bitcoin to make it look good. So I want all my subscribers and viewers to know about this fine detail so you can take advantage of this knowledge. Usually we make money by being earlier in or out of a stock than others. With this knowledge, you can get in earlier when all others are selling and sell when all others are buying. So once again, thank you so much for subscribing, and if you did not subscribe yet, please do. And if you guys have no brokerage account yet or want to get 2 free stocks up to 1,850 bucks entirely for free when you deposit at least 100 bucks, please check out Webull. I will link down below. Many thanks, and see you hopefully in the next video. Thank you, bye. Cash equivalent, aggregate again, equivalent.